really hope this works, because if it doesn't, I will not know what to tell you guys. I'm back. Hi. Hopefully I took the bit rate down and tried to adjust the quality to where it's the bare friggin' minimum. So, for all of you that have notifications as to when I go live, I'm sorry that it just probably keeps popping back up. But somehow, some way, because you guys are beautiful people, 106 of you have stuck around through this ridiculous technology crap. So, let's chat. Let's chat until it starts buffering again. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Anybody got any questions for me or anything like that? I'm moving this. Hopefully that doesn't mess it up. I'm praying it doesn't mess it up. Okay, great. I'm doing okay. This is, like I said, anxiety inducing. This whole deal it's tough. It is definitely it's getting at my anxiety, because I just want to talk to you guys. I appreciate you guys, because I am struggling. Okay, it's difficult being on the road. So much for all your shows. It has its moments, yeah. I think I love to be home. I really do. I love being home. I love being with my animals and taking care of my farm and stuff. And I do, speaking of anxiety, get anxiety when I'm not on the farm, because there's a lot of anything that can go wrong, as we've seen with this stream. So I get nervous sometimes to be away from home. So it's tough, but I love my job. So, I don't mind, if you ask me questions about certain matches in WWE or friends I've made, all positive things. I don't mind talking about it, but just as long as it's positive. I appreciate you asking whether or not I'm comfortable with it. I just want to keep it positive. So if you have any questions with that, like matches I've had or friends I've made or anything like that, I'm cool with it, but just keeping it positive. What animals do I have? Okay, for those of you who don't know, I have a Shar-Pei. His name is Juventud Guerrera. I have a Corgi named Barney and Barnabas Reynolds. I have a cat that's naked. She's a Sphinx. And her name is Bambina Rose. And then I have a miniature horse named Jellybean and 2 quarter horses named Russell and Judy. That is a good question. Has my anxiety ever gotten the best of me during a match? Once. One time that I can clearly remember. Most of the time when I'm out there, it's very easy to just kind of shut everything else off and just be very much in the moment. But I had one time where it was a really tough day. It was a really, really tough day. And I couldn't get out of my head. I couldn't just be in the ring and live in that moment. And it definitely, I think, affected my match and my performance. And right after that, I made it very, very apparent to kind of focus on some of those things that had been bothering me to that degree with my therapist, and really talking to him about, like, how do I keep this under control and make sure that this does not affect my job again. So, yeah, it just happened just the one time. I don't ever want it to happen again. Being Allie Catch's dream opponent for GCW. That was intense. That was very intense. I've never been anybody's dream opponent before. So it was awesome, honestly. She was great, and it was so fun to work with her. GCW was fun. It was really fun, and it was an honor to be in that situation and be in that position for somebody, because I've had so many people that I've looked at in that way. So it's definitely humbling, for sure, to have somebody who has watched my career, since they started. So I really liked it. What was I thinking when my jacket got stuck the first time I wrestled Nyla? Well, a lot of curse words, that's for sure. I was panicking. I couldn't I have so many pins on my jacket that when I went to take it off, all the pins and all the safety pins and stuff got stuck on my wrist, and I could not get the thing off. And I'm going over in my head, like, how am I going to get through this match with my jacket attached to my body? And, like, pulling it just as hard as I possibly can and still not being able to get it off is one thing that I never thought that I would have to worry about. But in that moment, it was very, very nerve-wracking, because I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know how to get it off of my wrist. It finally came off, thank gosh. But, that was tough. I didn't wear it again until I wrestled Nyla this last week. I hadn't worn that jacket since then, because it had bad juju on it. I didn't want it to get stuck again. So I didn't wear it until then. But and then I threw it at her. So yay. Okay. So the question is, was it stressful for you going from sort of smaller enclosed crowds to Full Sail to working 10,000 plus arenas weekly on global TV? So honestly, it's crazy that the difference between even like Full Sail or before, when I was on the indies, when you're so close to the crowd, you can hear everybody's voice. You can hear everybody super close up. You can distinguish different comments and different noises and stuff. And when you're in arenas like that, it's just one noise. Like it's just a blur of people that you see. So it's almost less intimidating, if I can say that. It's still intimidating, because the idea there of having 10,000 plus people in the audience is terrifying, obviously, but being in those intimate environments, those intimate arenas, is definitely one of those things where being able to hear everybody, I love it, because it is a more intimate experience, and like you feel a lot more connected with the crowd. But at the same time, it's I think just as nerve-wracking, if I can say that. Do I have a dream opponent that is currently on an active wrestler? Yes, I do. And just to kind of get this question out of the way, because I'm sure I'll get it a couple times. Sorry, I cut my finger today. Serena Deeb. Serena Deeb is my dream opponent. I have been one step behind Serena pretty much the majority of our careers, as far as the promotions and stuff that we've worked for. I went to Shimmer, and then OVW, and then WWE, and then and to here to AEW, and she was leaving, almost every time that has happened. And I idolize her. She's absolutely incredible at what she does. And I've always loved her work. So it would be an honor to be able to step into the ring with her for sure. We're in a good spot right now, I think. No buffering, which is good. We have 205 people. Love that for us. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you. Is there any stipulation match that you haven't had that you would want to have? It's been a long time since I've done a hardcore match of any kind, or like a street fight of any kind. I'm trying to think when the last time I did one was, and I don't remember. Honestly, I don't think. Somebody can help me out with this, because I feel like other people are better about knowing my career than I am. But I don't think I've had one since I've been on television. So I would love to do a hardcore match, street fight, anything like that. I used to do them a lot on the indies, I think. So it would be cool. Definitely, it would be definitely with the right person, but it would be sweet. I guess I did, TLC. So I guess that's, if you can consider that like a hardcore match, but like that's probably the extent of it that I've had recently. Yeah, I guess Elimination Chamber 2 was intense. That hurt for a long time. Yes, in April I'm going to be at PW Revolver against Swerve. You guys, I'm so excited for that match. I've wanted that match for years. I've never wrestled Swerve, but he's been a friend of mine for a long time, and I am so excited to wrestle him. So excited, because he's so good and just an all-around great dude. So I've had some of my favorite intergender matches recently, and I can honestly say that like I'm so grateful to be able to step into the ring with some of the best professional wrestlers in the world on both my main stage, which is AEW, and on some independents. So I'm so excited for that match. You guys don't even know. Favorite video game when I was younger? Probably Super Mario Kart. I think Super Mario Kart is definitely up there. My brother and I used to play it all the time. And my brother's really good at it. And one time I beat him at it, and he got so mad he threw the controller at me and chipped my tooth. So that was fun. Loved that. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. I loved that. A lot of Super Nintendo games. Played Street Fighter a lot on Super Nintendo. And then like as I got a little older, Sly Cooper and Jack and Daxter were all games I loved. I loved. Okay. My brother sells like roofing material. Roofing. He sells like shingles and stuff, I think. He's just got a new job, and I think that's I think that's what he does. He's a great salesman. He's very personable. Very personable, my brother. When do I see intergender matches becoming more normalized on large wrestling stages? I mean, I guess it's what you consider an intergender match. If you consider a male and a female one-on-one. I don't know that it might not happen for a while. And I can understand that. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Totally understandable. We just had this amazing mixed tag match. And as soon as it got announced, I knew I had to watch it. I've watched it twice because I liked it so much. Chris Statlander and Orange Cassidy versus Britt Baker and Adam Cole. That match was awesome. That match was so good. And so, hopefully we'll see some more of some mixed tags going forward. And I would love to be a part of them for sure. It's cold in here, you guys. What did I do? Why didn't I turn off the heat? Who would be my partner? Ooh, you guys. Who should? You know what? I'm gonna ask you. Who should be my? If I had a mixed tag partner, who would it be? Who would you guys think my mixed tag partner? I would team with Danhausen in a second. In a second, I would team with Danhausen. Like, you guys don't even understand. Hell yeah. A lot of people saying Eddie. Yeah, that makes sense. That's one of my best friends in the world, man. It would make sense. We'd probably argue the whole time, if I'm being honest. We would probably argue the entire time we were in the ring. I'm loving these answers, you guys. No, I would never team with Scorpio Sky. I need you to understand that. He makes me crazy. He makes me crazy. Rubhausen Express. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I love Sunny Kiss in a heartbeat. I would team with Sunny so fast. Love Sunny. Cold. Oh Lord. You guys, I'm old. I would team with Ethan Page for sure, because he's been my friend for a long time. So, but we're not coming out in the Bucky's onesies. I wonder how long this is going to last, this Bucky's thing. Oh God, that's rough, man. That's rough. That's a rough time. A lot of people have told me that they wanted me to team with Malachi. For sure. But it's just because we have tattoos, I think. I assume. I would do it. He's great. There were some over here. There were some of my newer friends I've made at AEW. I've known so many of them. Like, I've known so many of the roster for so many years. So I've gotten a chance to really catch up with people. It's been great. It's just, we just started right back from where we left off, because you're on the indies and you grind and you work with these people and you travel with these people and, you make lifelong bonds. And then, when you part ways, you're able to just kind of pick back up where you left off, because none of us really mature or anything. We're all the same. We're all the same at the end of the day. Your cat says hi. Tell your cat I said hello. Did your cat actually say hi, or did it just meow? I never know what my cat wants. She's probably meowing somewhere upstairs right now. She's fed, she's warm, she's fine, but she's still screaming for no reason. When are Ethan Page and I going to Sheets? hopefully soon. I don't think we talked about it on Wednesday to figure out when a good time would be, and when there is one nearby in the place that we're going. I think hopefully within the next few weeks. Like I said, we were supposed to go when we were here in Cleveland, but he did not come to Cleveland. So hopefully soon, for sure. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up. Take Ethan to Sheets in Ohio and make him shovel your driveway. My driveway's a mile long. It would take him 2 weeks to shovel my driveway. Do I have a favorite snack for the road trips? I really like those Golden Grams bars. I'm not going to say some healthy stuff because if I'm on the road, I try to eat reasonable-ish, but I'm not great at discipline with my diet at all because I love food way too much. I like those little Golden Graham bars, and then sour cream and onion potato chips are my favorite kind of chips, so it just depends. Salty or sweet if I'm in the mood. Oh my goodness. Cookies as well. Yes, cookies. Do I travel with anyone? No. I travel by myself. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. I have a favorite candy or candy bar. Probably cookies and cream. Hershey's cookies and cream. If I had to, like, first thing that comes to mind. Yeah, I love how we always get on food on my channel. It's always a conversation about food. I don't understand why. I'm not mad about it. Don't get me wrong. I love food. For sure. Any new AEW merch? I have a thought for a t-shirt that is still in my brain, but needs to get to them. So hopefully soon, if I can do it. Am I allergic to anything that I know of? I don't know. I get bad allergies, but I don't know exactly what I'm allergic to. And I don't want to do that test where they poke you with like all the crap that you could be allergic to and see if your skin breaks out. That sounds awful. So I just kind of bear through it. Pepsi or Coca-Cola? I hate Pepsi, man. Pepsi tastes like syrup to me. It's gross. I don't like Pepsi. I don't really like Coca-Cola either. I like Diet Coke or Cherry Coke Zero. It's my favorite. But RC Cola, I haven't heard of that since I was like 10. People still drink that? Blech. It's hard to wrestle in Doc Martens. No, I've wrestled in every kind of boot known to man. I wrestled in Converse. I wrestled in like wrestling shoes. I've wrestled in boots. No. I don't really know the difference anymore. I do like Dr. Pepper for sure. I'm almost nervous to like pick a side of like Coke or Pepsi or, you know, McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, because I feel like it's going to turn into something where I'm going to become the mascot of that food place again. Because the last time I took a side and took a stance on a gas station, it has haunted my life forever. So I'm nervous about it. Oh, that's a cool idea. It is a t-shirt design with a passport. It says destination unknown. Maybe we'll see that one day. It's a good idea. Creative people, you look at you guys go. Oh, okay. I have my own entrance music stuck in my head. That's ridiculous. Yes, for those of you just now entering the chat, no, the game did not work. There's a lot of buffering. There's a lot of my internet was just not supporting it by any sense of the word. So we turned to this because where you guys are just stuck talking to me and not watching a cool video game. So I apologize about that. I'm gonna get to working on that and talk to my mods and stuff after this one and see what we can do to fix that so that doesn't happen again. I do live in the middle of nowhere, so Wi-Fi is not always easy to do, and I have tried to hook it up to an Ethernet cable, and it does not work. So we are going to work on it. Oh, you guys are sweet. A favorite less than Jake song. Yes, I do. It's on my arm. Right here. This is the album cover from She's Gonna Break Soon. It's my favorite less than Jake song. Any new tattoo ideas? I have one that I would like on my back. It's just about having the time to get it done and finding the artist in Ohio because I haven't found a new artist that's around here. Most painful tattoo was the center of my neck, right there. And then, do I have any more space? Yes, I have plenty of space. A whole nother leg. Hypes me up before matches. I don't know the idea of wrestling. Probably like 5 minutes before the match is when I get my most nervous. It's just like right before, like not like when my music hits or anything like that, or you know, a couple hours before, like 5 minutes before my music hits, when I have just enough time to get nervous. That's when I get the most nervous. My mile-long driveway after a foot of snow. It's more than a foot, I think. I think we've got up to about 3 here. My neighbor, thank goodness, plows my driveway for me, and which is very nice of him, and has kind of kept on it because we just keep getting more and more and more and more snow. So it's been brutal. This winter has has been tough for sure. Watching any good shows lately? I just started Euphoria. I started the first season. I finished the first season, and I just started the second season. Like, I watched the first episode, so no spoilers. All right, from the chat, I appreciate it. It's a good show. Liv loves it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Now I have the song from Euphoria stuck in my head, but I don't want to sing it because I can't get up that high. No, not happening. Have I watched Dexter? The new one? Okay, you guys, let's talk about this. The new Dexter, I have gotten like 2, maybe 3 episodes in, because I loved the original Dexter. I know everybody hates how it ended, but I loved the show itself. I don't know how y'all felt about it, and I won't spoil it by any sense of the word, but you can tell this from the very first episode. There's not as much internal dialogue in the show, and that was the thing that I liked about it. That's what I like about Dexter. That's what I like about You, is that internal dialogue that kind of like narrates everything that's going on. So it doesn't happen as much, so that's definitely a bummer. Definitely a bummer. My heat just kicked on, so I'm getting a little warm. Yay. Who's my favorite Rugrat? That's a good question. I have not. There's a new series? They have a new one? You know what? I think I've seen it. It's like crazy 3D for some reason, isn't it? I don't know if I'm thinking about the right one, but it's like really, it's like Jimmy Neutron if the Rugrats were in the same world, which I don't like. I don't like it. My favorite is probably Chucky. I love him. Cute little guy. American Horror Story. I have definitely watched it before. I love American Horror Story. My 2 favorite ones from American Horror Story were Freak Show, and I liked Cult, and I liked, there's one more I liked. What was it? Asylum. That was the other ones I liked. Those are the ones I like. I saw the new one, and I don't quite understand it really, but it's like half of one, half of another. The first one was cool, like it had like vampires and stuff, and then the other one was about aliens, and that one was weird. So I don't understand it at all. Favorite horror movie. My newest favorite one that I've seen recently is God, what's it called? Hereditary. Yes, Hereditary is my newer favorite one, and then Suspiria is really good. Those are 2 of my like newest favorite ones that I've liked. Yeah, I need to get background music. I would have background music probably already queued up if it wasn't for the fact that I wasn't even supposed to be doing a Q&A today. I think I have a bug bite on Itchy. Oh, to answer your question, the newer Suspiria. Not, I wouldn't even, I'm sorry, I would not call it a classic. The old Suspiria was weird. I watched the old Suspiria because I had to do a podcast that was comparing the new and the old. And the old was rough. So I did not. And I'm all for classic movies, like older movies. Some of them are better than any kind of remake, but that one was terrible. I can't believe 263 people are sitting here just talk to me. Yeah, nuts. I would go on a toy hunt with Ethan Page. I've seen him do those before. I don't really collect like toys or anything, but it'd be fun. Ooh, Candyman was good. Candyman was really good. The new Candyman was awesome. I liked that one a lot. Do your math homework. What are you doing? Do your math homework. Don't use me to avoid doing your homework. Do your homework. What are you doing? I haven't seen the new Scream. I feel like a lot of my friends have seen it. And they said it was good. No. I think I asked one person if they thought it was good. I don't remember who it was, but I think they told me it wasn't good. I have no idea. Do I watch any anime? I have watched a few, and the ones that I've really like gravitated towards, Death Note is my favorite anime ever, and then Attack on Titan. Tell me that's not the real Vicky Guerrero, because somebody kick her off my page. It is. Is it? Somebody tell me. Who let her in here? Mods, you're not doing your job. Oh, Vicky. The audacity. It is her. Because nobody else would have the unmitigated gall to call me that on my own stream. Can somebody do something about this broad? Terrible. No, actually, mods, you don't actually have to. But you can if you want. I don't know. She's the worst, you guys. She's the worst. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I just explained to my mods that they didn't have to kick her out. I think they took me seriously. Okay. Sarah take me hunting yet? Nope. And she never will. I don't have a problem with Sarah's hunting by any sense of the word. But it's not something that I think I could ever do. I just don't think I could do it. I don't have a problem with it, but I don't think I personally could do it. Probably gonna do this for about 20 more minutes, y'all, and then I seriously have the Euphoria song stuck in my head. Well, thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that you admire my background. Now, do me a favor, stop being mean to me, okay? Rude. Vicky, you can't come on my stream and call me the B word and then not expect my mods to kick you off. I don't know what to tell you. It's your own fault. You did it to yourself. So. Oh, God. Guys, she's the worst. Oh my goodness. Guys, my back hurts. Still, from Wednesday. Still. I feel like my brain right now is like it's like on shuffle. I keep getting the most random songs stuck in my head. I couldn't tell you why, but the one that just popped in my head is like, if I would die young, bury me in sun, lay me down, and a rose. That's in my head now, and I can't get it out. Okay. Y'all gotta give me some good questions. It doesn't have to be about wrestling. It can be about anything. Anything. Star Wars or Star Trek, I don't watch either. So, there's that. Are are the dogs handling winter? My corgi just disappears when he goes into the snow. It's taller than he is, so that's it's so fun to watch. Favorite gaming system is probably PlayStation, I would say. It's been the one I've been pretty loyal to since I was a kid. I think I answered this earlier, but me and Ethan talked about going to Sheets last week when we were at TV, and hopefully within the next few weeks, like whenever we're close to one, I think. How are my dogs around the horses? Hoovy is obsessed with them. He loves the horses. Like, he tries to, when I let them outside, he tries to just run over to the barn because he just wants to go say hi. My corgi's terrified of him. He tries to act tough, but he's terrified. Yes, I color my own hair, and I don't know how it turned out this time around. I just did it like maybe an hour ago. So I don't even know why I'm wearing these anymore, because I don't have to hear anything. So that's interesting. But just to let you guys know, I did my own little lines on the side, and they turned out like crap. So I'm not excited about that. I keep telling people it's orange. Nobody believes me for some reason. Everybody thinks I have red hair, and I don't. Orange hair. I don't know what color I'm going with next, though. I want to change it. I'm getting like that itch to change it, but I feel like I should at least stick with something for longer than 6 months. Not good at that. Some people have told me purple. Some people have told me blue. I don't know. I really don't. My hair was kind of teal for like a minute, just whenever the green would wash out and the blue would pull through, so it kind of looked teal, but I didn't hate it, I didn't love it. Maybe decide to start streaming on Twitch. Well, I love video games. I love to play video games, and I like talking to you guys. So combination is Twitch, but obviously that did not happen today. It was more so, just technological difficulty after the other. I can't speak today. Would I ever bring back the long dreads? When did I have dreads? I've never had dreads in my life. Sarah has had dreads, but I've never had dreads. The long dreads. Or if that was just talking about long hair, that's not coming back either. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just too much work. It's too much work. This took me 2 hours, and I never want to do it again. I've considered shaving my entire head because I hate dealing with my hair, but I probably will never have the guts to do it. Never, ever, ever. I wouldn't mind streaming with anybody who knows what they're doing more than I do, which is everyone. So. Mohawk. I would do a mohawk, not like full blown, but I would put this into a mohawk. It's not hard. I do it when I'm shampooing my hair all the time. I'm always nervous to answer this question, but I am in fact single. Yes. And dating is just a crap show. Especially when you're as busy as I am. Do's and don'ts of dating. Well, obviously I don't know a whole lot about it because I don't really date that much anymore. I feel like y'all... Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you. Guys, I need you to look at me. You're a guy and you're on a dating app. Do not make one of your pictures of you with a fish. I don't know why that is so common. I don't know why. I've been on dating apps and lately it's just a guy holding up a fish in almost every single picture, and it drives me insane because it's so, like, I don't know what. I love going fishing. I've been fishing since I was a kid with my dad, but I don't understand what you think the appeal is of you holding a dead animal next to your face that's gonna make you more attractive. I don't get it. Drives me nuts, you guys. Oh God, dating apps have been... Whew, it's been a rough time. Oh goodness. I'm not on Tinder, just to let you know. That's not when I say dating apps, it's not what I'm referring to. So just to clarify that one. It's because they're a catch. Get it? Is that what it is? Is that what that is? Oh, that's a rough reasoning. Oh, that celebrity dating app thing. What's it called? It starts with an R. Hold on. What's it called? Raya. That's what it's called. I have been on their waiting list for over a year. So, yeah, that's not working out for me. As far as stress goes, uh, there's a lot of different ways you can handle it. It really honestly just depends on what is adherent to you, and what works for you, because everybody's different. Everybody handles everything differently. My biggest piece of advice, I think, is to always take a step back. When you're starting to get stressed out, when you're starting to get anxious, take a step back, assess and evaluate and see how you can make the situation better, or you can calm yourself in order to be able to think rationally. That's very, very important. I think to be able to do that, and to talk to, if it's talking to a friend, if it's going for a walk, if it's meditating, if it's reading a book, if it's, I sometimes would specifically go out and go to a fast food place and eat my feelings. So it really honestly all depends, honestly. Yeah, music. Sometimes gaming for me doesn't always help my stress. Sometimes it depends on what game I'm playing. It might add to it. Music helps, if you find the thing that's gonna put you into a mindset that's gonna make you positive. But oh my god, my back. It doesn't help that my posture is terrible. I have awful posture. I don't like ice cream. Just so you know, its feelings are delicious, especially when served with a side of ice cream. I don't like ice cream. I know I'm like in the 1% there. When I was little, I used to call it ouch cream because it hurt my teeth. So I don't like ice cream. Posture check commands probably work for me. Doesn't like water, Pepsi, and now ice cream. You're keeping track. Well done. Nope, not even milkshakes. I'm lactose intolerant, so that probably doesn't help the situation. Okay, you guys. Well, I think I'm gonna hop off here. Because I struggled with technology for an hour, and then I've been talking to you fine people for an hour. So, and I think from what I'm looking at in my stream, kind of seems to be getting stuck a little bit, and I don't want that. can. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and talking to me and whatnot, and being patient with me throughout all of this, because it's been a learning experience for sure, and I'll be better at it. I'll figure it out 100%. Emma, you tell me to try read. First of all, one, I don't even know if there's anybody on. All the people that I follow are not on right now. They're all offline. Secondly, I've had so many technological difficulties today that I don't even want to try it. So go to your absolute favorite person that is streaming right now and show them love. Or if you have a pet, do me a favor, go and hug your pet right now for me. Do that, because it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make your pet feel better. If you can't hug it because it's a fish or something, like, just give it love. So I appreciate you guys very, very much for sticking with me and hanging out. I can't believe there's been like 250 of you for like an hour. So I really appreciate it. I think I've said that a time or two. It's still bizarre to me that there's this many people who just want to sit and talk to me. So it's pretty cool. It's very cool. So I'm gonna I think I'm in the process of working on getting affiliated. I don't know for sure. I'm working on it. I'm talking to a few people to try and get everything situated, but yeah. And now we're starting to buffer. So all right. Before this gets out of hand, I love y'all very much. Stay healthy.